Hi Virgo, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I'm just going to pull you an additional guidance card before I shuffle the deck, okay? Ooh, you got the Between Worlds cards. I really love this card actually. It is a card about being in transition. It's really clear. It's moving from this grey world into this world full of colour, okay? So, and the colour is about creativity, it's about spaciousness, it's about openness. But you might feel this week you've got one leg in one world, but you're walking towards a new one, okay? So sometimes when this card shows up, I can sometimes feel that maybe some of you have been really exhausted, because to be in this grey zone can be very, very exhausting. But that is how we change. That is part of the process, especially when we're moving from one lifestyle to another. It's tiring, Virgo, okay? So there might be a message about taking it easy, relaxing and allowing. Always those very, very deep sort of feminine principles, okay? Give me a minute to shuffle the cards because I'll understand more as I go along. What's going on for Virgo? Okay, you've got the Lovers behind you. Ten of Swords as the gift. So I don't read the Ten of Swords the way that other people read the Ten of Swords. Okay, the Devil as a challenge. Four of Swords underneath the Lovers card. Queen of Swords underneath the Ten of Swords. So very, very got a lot of power here. The Two of Cups is the outcome. Isn't that bizarre? So you begin with the Lovers and you end with the Two of Cups. So pretty clear. Pretty clear there's a relationship issue going on here. What a strange combination of cards in the in-between though. All of them, 1, 2, 3, especially these two, are about getting a higher perspective. The 360-degree vision, okay? So there might be a sense of taking a step back to allow the situation to come full circle, okay? And because the Devil's a challenge, might be a Capricorn person, or there might be a feeling this week, Virgo, that whoever this relationship is about, sometimes it can represent a situation that feels fraught with challenges, okay? So when I mean that, so many different ways that you and this person cannot be together would be an example of the Devil card, because the Devil puts obstacles on our path, okay? We all meet the Devil, it's part of life's process, and really the lovers that are going to overcome that energy are the ones who've got the courage to face it, walk through it, and overcome the challenges, and then you get the beauty on the other side. Something interesting here. So the Ten of Swords is the gift, so I absolutely love it here, because there's some Virgos, and maybe this relationship, as I say, there's issues around it, but because the Ten of Swords is the gift, it's almost like, Virgo, you're in your own power. Because a lot of the power of Virgo is in that, because it's working with the Virgo and the Pisces axis, so it's very much about being, I want to use the word surrendered. What will be. Because you know what, Virgo, and this is coming from one of my clients, before we get here, we contract all our relationships, okay? So when we know that, we don't have to paddle upstream. We don't have to go against the flow. We can basically be in a state of peace, regardless of what crap the Devil is throwing our way. Because sometimes the devil throws crap, or it appears that way, or it might be just there's an awful lot of obstacles in this soulmate connection. But I think for some very, very lucky Virgos, you're already in this space of almost acceptance. That for some reason, you and some other person are in a soul contract that's maybe got some complications. Yeah? I'm going to clarify for you, Virgo, because the Four of Swords is how other people are showing up for you. Not a lot of activity. Even though I've sort of got you, the Ten of Swords is the gift, is really about, I mean, I say the word letting go, but if you think about it, the Nine of Swords comes before the Ten of Swords, which is that state of contraction, that state of fear. And by the time you get to the Ten of Swords, it's like taking a dive into the ocean and trusting that whatever's going on between you and another person, you contracted for it a long time ago, and it's evolving exactly the way that it's meant to be. Absolutely beautiful card to show up as your gift. And it's really strange because I got the same card as my gift recently. The Four of Swords is how other people are showing up for you. There ain't a lot of movement here. This is about exhaustion quite often, the Four of Swords, and having to take a step back in order to build strength, in order to move forward. Yeah? I don't know what's going on for people in your life, Virgo. There might be, because the Four of Swords can sometimes represent people who have just been in a difficult set of circumstances and they're exhausted. So maybe that's why you've got these cards as your challenge. Yeah, because the Five of Cups. Now this isn't you. This is how other people are showing up for you, which means there might be some people in your life who are going through some losses here, Virgo. If it is you, I think this is only a temporary set of circumstances, because you're coming back into union. You're coming back into relationship here. The central issue is the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords has, I mean, look at her image, okay? In her, part of the Queen of Swords story is she's not that relational. She is taking a step back. But look at the rest of your cards. This is definitely a week about taking a step back. But she takes a step back for a reason. And this is when we have the power of choice, Virgo. So we can take a step back and be unhappy about it, or we can take a step back in order to get clarity, in order to see the way forward, how to move forward, to renegotiate the story of our own life. And we renegotiate the story of our own life when we look at what we're accepting, the people in our lives, and we keep renegotiating with our own sense of personal value about what we won't put up with, what's acceptable to us. And this is when the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords really, really one powerhouse of a combination. Yeah, so really, this is something I do a lot when my life's in difficulties. I renegotiate whatever relationships, whatever I've got going on in my life, but I do it privately, and then it shows up in the external world. Very interesting thing to do, Virgo. Your outcome is a Two of Cups, so you're back into relationship, by the way. Oh, I probably think this is exactly the same person, but for some reason, maybe you're in love with someone who's going through something here, by the way. Actually, I think you are. What's this about? Show me. Yeah, you keep getting the Magician card. So the Magician card is someone who's definitely in charge of their own destiny, because the Magician holds all the power. He holds all the aces. So I think for some Virgos there's definitely relationship issues going on in here. The fact the Devil is a challenge means some of you might be having some people in your life who are throwing you some rubbish, okay? So when people throw us our rubbish, they're unresolved issues, okay? But you've got the power to see that's what they're doing, Virgo. So we don't have to pick it up. We can just, no, that is not my rubbish to pick up. And then we work with these soul contracts on a private and on an inner level in order to resolve the issue. And that's for the Magician showing up, because the Magician card holds all the decks, holds all the aces, because he holds all the power. And the power to change anything lies in our inner world. And it's quite often a reorganisation of our sense of self-worth. There's something really big happening for you. Yeah, I knew it. You got the Blessed card. This is the Master card. Number 22, as above, so below. Yeah, it's blessed. This is about a very divine relationship here. And for most of you who know me, you know when this Blessed card shows up, sometimes this is about a relationship that's fraught with challenges. And I don't know why. I think sometimes it's because only the truly worthy get the prize. But I think, Virgo, I think your job is about renegotiating what you're going to put up with in your self-esteem, because I think a lot of the challenges lie with the other people rather than you. But then when we love someone who's in these energies, they can become our problem unless we have these boundaries, unless we have this great self-esteem, this great sense of personal worth. And we can only do that when we learn to renegotiate what we put up with, and that all happens in the energetic level. Something very interesting is going on here. I actually really love your reading, Virgo. I'm very excited for you. Okay, loads of love, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.